What's going on? How are you guys tonight? Hope you guys got some sun. I tried to get some today as well. And I mean, my brain is completely fried today. I don't even remember what I did earlier on in the day. All I know is did a bit of work, got some sun, had something to eat, and then I took a bit of a nap for a couple hours. Oh, I did the consultation early in the morning, so that's why I got up pretty early. But how are you guys today? We're just going to do an Ask Me Anything chat about whatever recent news and stuff. Maybe you guys can give me some video ideas to do over the next few weeks. And we'll see what happens. I've been writing some video scripts for some fitness videos. And I've already written like 10 videos. The content is kind of like rolling out of my brain. But I'm just not really sure how to go about it because I don't have my fitness website launched yet, and I don't have my fitness like routine video for sale. So I might have to figure out how to get that up before I do too many fitness videos. Like I don't have a problem doing, like maybe I could do like 5 or 10 or 15 fitness videos, see how the response is, then we'll launch the routine, and then we'll do some more. I wanted to get the routine professionally filmed. I'm going to a gym auction this Sunday, so that might change things up a lot. I don't know where the fuck I'm going to put the equipment, but I'm going to go to a gym auction on Sunday. Those canned mussels are better than crack. Yo, I swear to God, I can't buy them. I'm forcing myself not to eat them because something that company does to those mussels, they taste so good. I think it might just be the quality of the mussels they're getting. It's insane. It's absolutely crazy. I've been trying to get those mussels on Frankie's Strange Meat for like a year now. I got to follow back up and find out where they're from. Because if Whole Foods is selling them, I can probably get them and sell a lot of them. Making a video on whether or not it's still safe to eat seafood. That's really variable and up in the air. My answer to your question is if you're concerned about seafood having too much pollution, well, the main purpose of seafood is to get iodine, certain minerals, and omega-3. So if you just consume animal brains and take an iodine supplement, that would be a non-pollution compromised alternative. A lot of people have been telling me to make a video on Corexit and how nothing is safe to eat out of the ocean anymore, but I don't know if that's, I can't really tell if that's I don't know how true that is. I can't really gauge that. What time did I wake up? I woke up at around 10 o'clock. I had to do a consultation this morning. Still haven't gotten a full night's sleep yet, but I slept like 5 hours last night, which is better than what I've been doing. Make a video on acne and skin problems. I already have a video series on acne. At this point, I would say what's more relevant to like I've gone over acne, what things you can do to fix your acne, what foods to eat, what what water to drink, pretty much everything down to the nitty-gritty detail. And what I would say now is just watch my gut health videos and figure out how to address it from that perspective, because all acne is from gut health problems. And I'm a little worried because I'm still, fixing some iron issues that I probably had since I was a kid. So the question I'm trying to figure out for myself is if I can even fix my stomach, because well, Frank, your stomach has never been fixed. You've had marketing since you've had You've had marketing. I'm reading emails. You've had acne since you were a kid. So even if you fix your gut now, are you going to be able to get to a point where you have healthy skin? Because there hasn't really been a point in my life where I haven't had acne problems and breakout problems, and I'm in my late 20s now. How is my income? I stopped paying Google ads, which I probably should have done several months ago. I'm saving about $2,000 more a month right now from not paying Google ads. So one thing I haven't decided is if I want to short the stock market this fall or if I want to buy a farm. I haven't decided between those two options yet. So, I was going to buy a new car. I was going to get a Toyota Tundra and I was going to get a refrigerated van. But I'll wait till I get the farm before I buy those. If I don't have acne, does that mean that I have good gut health? I mean, technically no. Technically, what it means is that your gut health isn't bad. You don't have a leaky gut, compromised stomach problems. Your gut health isn't necessarily perfect or good, but it's definitely not bad. Probably just paid yourself out. Frank, I'll sell you a 2002 Civic Si. It's probably better than my car right now. You should make a video where you just sit down all serious in the suit with classical music and read out your tweets. They're so underappreciated. That's a good idea. Reading my tweets, reading my 3 a.m. tweets could be the title of the video. Let's see. I mean, I haven't been tweeting the past week or two like I normally do, but I usually get some tweet ideas at 3 a.m. I've been using my 3 a.m. knowledge right now to write fitness video scripts. Oh my god, I can't imagine you driving a new car. The silver train is leaving the station. An ounce of silver went up like $2.40 in the last 12 hours. I don't see. Thing is, like, silver, gold, metals, who knows how much they actually have stocked up and stored up. Just look up pretty much any shower filter on Amazon will be fine. It's a 5-speed manual. I've never driven a manual car. I don't know how to. When will you have more First Light ground beef? I got to talk to my business partner tomorrow about that because they're charging us way more than I want to pay for it. And my business partner's like, oh, no, it's okay. We're still making money. And I'm about to throttle this guy. Fucking idiot. So the majority of, I should probably do a video on this. The majority of the meat companies online are middlemen. And most of them don't even package meat themselves, especially Crowd Cow and stuff. They don't package the meat themselves. They are complete middlemen. We're more involved in the sourcing. We do the animals ourselves. We organize things ourselves. We're still looking at expanding the operation to be able to handle all parts of it. But we do more than most people from that perspective. First Light, though, First Light is a vendor we work with that packages a lot of stuff for us, and we package some stuff from them. And they sell grass-fed Wagyu beef. Now, we really enjoy their product, and to the point where I would say their grass-fed steaks are the best steaks I've ever had. You know, it's grass-fed Wagyu. It can't really get better than that. Has a lot of fat, a lot of marbling, a lot of flavor. But it's not like traditional Wagyu. So when you market it as Wagyu, it's not really what people expect. So we're in a tough situation with them where they want to charge a premium price. Basically, we don't have a super large audience yet to sell our products to. And Wagyu is more of a luxury product. So we're telling First Light, listen, we love your product. We'd love to charge more for it, but we really can't afford it at this point because our customers that buy meat from us are buying meat every day to eat on a daily basis. And those people aren't going to eat. I mean, we've made it so they can afford to eat certain cuts of Wagyu every day, all day. You know, we've made it so our customers can afford to eat Wagyu ground beef every day, Wagyu offcuts every day. We've done that. We've already made that happen. But the profit we're making, we got to figure it out. We got to they have to work with us a little bit more. You need to find a dirty vegan Russian girl to go on vacation with you. You need some time off. Yeah, I've had a couple. Honestly, I've had a couple opportunities to do that already that I said no to. I think I've already had 3 or 4 girls ask me to take a vacation with them, but I said I can't. I have to work on my businesses and my YouTube channel. Will you learn proper lifting form ever? Is that why I look better than everyone else in the fitness community on YouTube for the most part? Is that why? I mean, I'm leaner. I have just as much muscle. And I look like Hercules, so. Oh, you're that guy that keeps bothering me about the Marine Fitness Challenge. Still won't do a Marine Fitness Challenge. Are you anti-military? Well, I'm not on copious amounts of performance-enhancing drugs like I'm not on copious amounts of performance enhancing drugs like everyone else, so it wouldn't be as easy. Can you see Streamlabs? Did you guys donate and I didn't see anything? Oh, maybe it's not. I just signed into a new I signed into a new account on Streamlabs, so there might be an issue with donations. So I'll have to check. Did you guys donate to the stream and it didn't get read? I don't think so. I don't think anyone did. Maybe someone did. Go on your Insta to let your followers know you're live. I can. I don't really care. I didn't do that today. I usually do. Maybe I'll get 10 or 20 more people. It's not a big deal to me. Are induction cooktops bad due to Wi-Fi? Is electric one any better? I haven't measured field levels of cooking devices. I'm gonna get some grass-fed liver and make some beef patties. Hopefully that will add a bit of color to my skin. Well, no, the main issue is usually not vitamin A. People usually have enough vitamin A. It's about everything else. They're talking about reclosing the restaurants in New York again. How do you feel about that? The restaurants were never open in New York. Let's make that very clear. And I'm a little bit irritated. The media has created this idea that we've reopened again. No. Until people aren't wearing masks and they're allowed to indoor eat and do whatever inside and there's no lines to get into supermarkets, until then, we are still closed and locked down. We are still locked down just as much as we were 5 months ago. Things are pretty much identical to 5 months ago when we were at the peak of the problem. Things are pretty much identical, and people are saying, oh, we can't shut down again. We can't shut down again. Shutting down again. We are still shut down. Everyone is still on unemployment. No one has a job. No one can open up. They're fucking, there was like a post I saw the other day on the New York City subreddit, which is heavily censored and suppressed, about how New York is becoming a shithole, about how they shut down a restaurant in Queens for having people inside. Why is everything eerily quiet with CV? I'm paying a lot of attention to, I'm going to pay a lot of attention this August, middle late August, and see what their agenda is in the news, and that'll determine whether I want to short the stock market or not. Frank, when will the supplements be restocked? It's absolute madness and everything is made in China. I have to make the supplements myself, and every supplement powder comes from China. So I'm trying to get the powders from China to make them myself. And I also have to figure out, I can get the organ powders right now, but I'd have to sell them in bags. I can't sell them as supplements. So I'm trying to get the organ supplements as soon as possible in stocks because I feel like my business is suffering a lot. You know, I never had the opportunity to put all of these other clowns out of business because of the logo and design and products I had to offer. So I'm trying to get the organ supplements up and running as soon as possible, but it doesn't looks like it's going to be a month or two minimum before I have the new products available. I can't imagine a day where they say no need for masks. I don't see masks going away for a long time. No, it's comical. They control everyone. There's a bunch of elite people literally laughing at how stupid people are. It's just basic stuff. Like, people don't even understand that a virus is something that your body makes in response to certain stimulus. But as they increase the infrastructure, as they install more Wi-Fi devices, this is going to get worse and worse. How come your videos used to get 15 to 20,000 and now they get 5K? So back in February of 2019 was when my channel got like soft shadow banned. So before February of 2019, I would get some viral videos here and there. Like, a few videos I made would get a few 100,000 views. Some were even close to 1 million views. But one video I made went really, really viral really quickly, and they just clamped it down. And from then on, I couldn't really get a viral video. Maybe I had one since then. And then as soon as I started talking about what's going on in the world right now with the news, filming the empty hospitals, especially talking about the Wi-Fi, I've been heavily suppressed. And I don't know if they're necessarily actually suppressing my viewers. I think they can just take viewers off. So I would guess that, hey, maybe 15 to 20,000 people are still watching my videos, but YouTube is changing the numbers and they're not paying me as much money. So I basically hit the nail on the head with the Wi-Fi stuff. The biggest problem right now, and the thing that no one will talk about, is radiation in the environment, in our environments. And I've talked about Wi-Fi and EMF before 5G was ever a thing, because it caused all of my health issues myself. The reason I found out about Wi-Fi was because I was sleeping next to a router. This was like this was a while ago. This might have been over 7 years ago. I was sleeping next to a router and I couldn't sleep. Couldn't fall asleep next to the router, and I figured out that Wi-Fi is bad. And I moved the router away and I was sleeping better, but just the level of Wi-Fi stress in the average person's environment is causing health issues. I think that the Amish are right in the way that they don't use electricity. Are you happy? You got 99.9K subs. No, because I had to spend $40,000 fucking dollars to do it. Honestly, I'd rather have a Mercedes. Russia just officially prohibited Wi-Fi at schools. Let me look that up. They in my Russia ban on Wi-Fi connections in private residences. That was in 2008. Naomi, I don't see that. You can send that to me. In my microwave video, which was heavily censored as well, I did a video explaining why microwaves are bad for you and why you shouldn't cook your food in a microwave. There was a reference I made to a Russian document where Russia banned the use of microwaves. Russia banned the use of cell phones. Russia has been fairly adamant in banning radiation. They know it's harmful. Well, it's on halal kosher slaughter. I mean, it's marketing. It's marketing. I don't see, how much does an animal suffer when you slice its throat? It's hard to say. I mean, a bullet to the head is definitely more humane, I would assume. So if I had my own butcher shop, I would probably not do halal slaughter, just for the same thing with if I had a farm. I've seen a lot of things that these farmers do, from branding horns to castrating animals. And honestly, I would rather, what's it called? I would rather, what is it called when you kill an animal off? I'd rather cull the animal than do something and then torture it like that. If you were going to have to, or I would just leave it, not castrate it, not do this, not do that. Or at least I would find a more humane way to do the things they're doing to the animals. A lot of the times, to castrate the animals, they'll like literally tie a band around the testicles till they fall off. So I would probably put the animals out cold with like a tranquilizer or something. I know you've touched on what, but have you heard of the Noahide laws and the billing codes from the labeling beheadings, poisoning, and other executions? I don't know what that is. Did you ever comment in your Russian girlfriend's videos anymore? She doesn't like me. I think I'm too short. How do you explain COVID deaths in most deaths are faked in general. No one has died outside of a hospital. People die from a fucking car accident. They're probably getting labeled with it. That's why they're doing it. That's the main argument people are making against 5 grams, is that people are dying in countries that don't have the infrastructure installed, but they're faking the death certificates so they can say that, which is bullshit. If you look at the rates of Toyota Corolla in America compared to other parts of the world where there's not nearly as much 5 grams, what does Russia have, 5 cases or something ridiculous? Something ridiculously low because they don't have 5 grams and they don't fake their deaths? It's bullshit. Read Streamlabs, please. I don't see anything on Streamlabs. I don't know if have any of you guys donated on Streamlabs? Is it not connected properly today? Video capture, window capture, fire. Oh, maybe I don't have the. I see the feed. Add a new source. Donation goal, browser source. I'll have to take a look later. Alert box. Oh, I didn't have the alert box up. Uh-oh. Okay, we have the alert box now, so maybe it'll work. I still don't see donations on Streamlabs. I'm convinced that America is going to collapse within the next 100 days. It's very possible because America is supposed to set the world stage for everything else. You know, New York and just like New York and Los Angeles are supposed to set the stage for the other cities, and now those are suffering. They're trying to create the illusion in as many places as possible as they need to enact the new world government. But it's kind of stupid. They can only fake so much. It's like they completely act out this nonsense in New York City, and then they use it to justify locking down the rest of the world. But it doesn't make any sense. You know, it's like pointing in Chicago and saying, "Oh, they're shooting everyone. We got to take away guns in China." It doesn't make any sense. That's what they're doing, though. It's 5 grams fully on here. I don't think it's fully on, no. The levels of Wi-Fi on the highways are very high, though. When is your cheese stocked in? I want to buy some cheese. I mean, I asked Adam. I thought he was stocking it up already. I guess if not, it should be coming in this week. We're getting in a couple new cheeses. I think we still have some in stock. Oh wow, we're really sold out of all the cheese. Let me ask Adam tomorrow. I'm assuming he's gonna restock the cheese this weekend so that you guys can order for next week. I'm assuming that was his game plan. In UK, they threaten people with a more intense, extended lockdown if people refuse to get injected. I mean, it's ridiculous. What's also ridiculous is yesterday or the other day I saw 2 vaccine commercials in a row. One was for, I think, herpes. Was it herpes? And one was for meningitis. Oh, no, one was for HPV and one was for meningitis. They're like saying, "Oh, well, you better get these injections." It's stupid. It's ridiculous. They're pushing vaccines so hard on TV. So what's the end game? Global slavery, where everyone realizes that all of the world governments were working together against the majority. So, you know, an illusion is created that Democrats are against Republicans. Why do you? The reason so many people and so many influencers are getting paid to say, "Oh, make sure you vote. Make sure you get out and vote. Your vote counts. It's very important to vote." It's because they're trying to convince people that the voting fucking matters when it never has and it never will, because both the Democrats, Republicans, whatever, every single thing is controlled. I mean, dude, Bernie Sanders is the biggest fucking con man. Holy shit. Dude, Bernie Sanders, best con man ever. Get people's money. I mean, he's just part of the fake nonsense. It's all divide and conquer, but the elites and the wealthiest people, the psychopath losers that think they're intelligent, that are in control of every country and every world. You know, it's like, imagine you take the top people from every country, you put them in a room to meet together. That's basically the United Nations. And they're all working together against everyone else. The one thing that constantly comes back to mind is, how weird is it that every single country, every single government in the world decided to shut down and agreed to shut down? Sweden, that doesn't matter. If this was real, if countries had their own independent leaders, there would be more than one country out of how many thousands standing up. There's no one's rescuing children. This is retarded shit. That the just I made a video. Out of Shadows documentary is a CIA psyop, and the CIA took my fucking video off YouTube. Same with the Trump bullshit. The Trump QAnon shit is a psyop too. Doesn't matter if some of it's true. They're not doing what they're saying they're doing. Are we not already slaves though? We are, but I'm just saying it's going to get worse. What do you wish people would ask you about? Well, I don't really care. I mean, I wish my YouTube channel would grow and I'd have more viewers asking me health questions so I can help more people improve their health and get happier and improve their life. But since YouTube doesn't want to do that, since people are rewarded on this planet for doing negative things, we're going to have to play in our own sandbox and talk about ball grease and 5 grams towers. I tell you guys all the time, like, this is the last thing I want to fucking do. Like, I'd rather be in the middle of the forest making cabinets out of a tree or something, to be honest, with some pretty Russian girl. Yeah, we ship Frankie Syringe meat, California, everywhere in the continental United States. The Warrior Bar is a survival bar. How long will it stay good? It does not go bad. I would guess at least 2 to 3 years, probably even longer. Post-workout carbs help with muscle growth. I mean, you just want to make sure you're eating enough and getting enough energy. It doesn't matter when. Guy in Silicon Valley working on 6 grams. I mean, if 5 grams is up, people won't be able to sleep. I wonder what point the radiation is just going to kill people before they're 40 years old. Is the new world going to be like a world where there's a virus that kills everyone as soon as they turn like 45 and there's no way to survive past 45? Is that going to be accepted? And people line up to be euthanized at 45 because they listen to the government? That's not out of the realm of possibilities. Do you think Agenda 21 refers to 2021? You know, who knows how much time we actually have? Who knows if this 2-year period is a test run right now or if they're going full on into it? How did the Russian girl gag even start? I think I just think Eastern European girls are attractive, and I probably just joked about Russian girl like in a couple videos, and then it stuck. Nice tan, Frankie. Yeah, I burned my face off for the past few days in the sun. What can like-minded people do to get out of this? I don't really know. Every single, Ice Age Farmer, Joe Embriano, all these people are disinfo agents. And as a disinfo agent, why would Ice Age Farmer tell people to get a farm and grow food for your family? Is he trying to get people to just produce food so the government can steal it from people? Is he just trying to get people? I don't really know why a disinfo agent would fearmonger people into getting farms and growing their own food. Fear-mongering might be the thing, keeping people in a state of fear about the food supply. And I think what I don't know if Ice Age Farmer, I don't know if his agenda is convincing people that the food collapse is because of solar minimum bullshit when they're just orchestrating it. That might be it. So the reason he might be here to, he's warning people about the food supply because of the grand solar minimum. But they're controlling. They can control the climate, so that might be why he's disinfo. Nothing wrong with liking masculine-looking girls. What are you talking about, dude? Ice Age Farmer is promoting veganism. Is he? That doesn't sound right. I mean, I don't. Is that true? I mean, the last few videos I watched, he was like, "Oh, they're taking away our meat and stuff." Update on the farm? I don't know. I'm trying to do my other businesses too. I might have to travel for like a couple weeks in August for some events. So I don't know if I want to do the farm now. I don't know if I should just pull the trigger on a farm property and do it. I can do that. I think I might. The thing is, if I'm successful in shorting the stock market this fall, I can get a bigger farm and produce more food. Ice Age farmer sounds like a BS, like clear sky painter. How do you ship your meat frozen? Then it arrives frozen. You use dry ice. Dry ice keeps the meat cold. If you put fresh meat in a box with dry ice, it'll arrive frozen. That's how cold the dry ice is. It'll actually freeze the meat on the way there. Which vegan do you think will join the carnivores next? Oh, wee. Short the market with the Fed backing it up. Good luck with that. I mean, I could have shorted the market back in February when I knew it was coming. So I don't see why I couldn't do it again. I'm just if you hard shorted the market with a smaller amount of money, can you make a shitload, or do you still have to be do you have to put in a fair amount of money to make a lot of money? Would you rather be tall and bald or short and handsome? I mean, I'm 5'8" isn't that short. So what I'm assuming you're asking is, would you rather be like 6'2", 6'3" and bald, or like 5'5" and have a full head of hair? Is the tall person ugly, or is the tall person ugly and bald? I mean, is he ugly and bald or just bald? Is 1,300 calories for male bad? I have leaky gut. Listen, I can't answer. That's a very generic question that doesn't answer or won't help you solve your health problems in the long run. Now you have financial analysts talking about the depression we're currently in actually started in 2008. Yeah, they were idiots. What's the difference between your nutrition course and book? The carnivore diet video course is a 1 hour, just a lot of information how to get started. And what that 1 hour video course references is all of the videos I've made on my channel that you can learn more things in depth. It's like a 1 hour crash course to getting started on the carnivore diet, everything you need to know. The book is more in depth. I have the audio book. It's about 6 hours of information. It's more entertaining. It has more stories. It goes in a little more detail. Financial analysts are all in. To me, financial analysts are just people in secret societies that are misleading the public so they can steal their money in the stock market. And the reason a lot of people, if you notice, there's like a lot of people that like, oh, invest in crypto, oh, invest in the stock market, oh, you should do this, oh, you should do that. Those are all people in secret societies in the club that just want to steal your money because they're all in insider trading. When would be a safe time to reopen schools? The reason I want to short the stock market is because I'm 100% certain, you're not going to convince me otherwise at this point, that I'm 100% certain that they're going to reopen schools and radiate children. And once children start dropping, I think the stock market's going to fucking dive. That's why I would That's why I want to short the stock market. Gematria channels are speculating a market crash August 27th. Yeah, that was exactly when I was going to short the stock market. I was going to short the stock market in August to crash in September. The Fed is pumping money into the market. How much money can they fucking pump? If kids start dying, they can't prevent the market from crashing. Frank, don't short the market, you'll lose. Yeah, but if you short the market with like 10K, how much do you can't you make like 500K if you really short it hard, run options or calls? Yo, if you just did something as simple as buy Amazon stock back in February, I would have been fucking, I could have bought a nicer farm. Amazon stock is, holy shit. Hold on. It went up even more. June to July, it went from fucking, I was thinking back in June, don't buy Amazon, it's going to go down. It went from 2,700 to 3,200. Back in March, Amazon was 1,800. It's literally almost doubled in price. It's just the way you think logistically with the economy. It's like, oh, okay, well, the virus eased up a little bit. Not as many people are buying stuff from Amazon. Then Amazon stock shoots up anyway. Yeah, by punching numbers in the market, they can print unlimited money. They're the Fed. This is what's going to answer that question, though. It seems like there has to be a crash. We know that in the news, when they start saying things are getting better, in August, if they're saying things are getting better, school is opening up, I'm fucking calling up a stockbroker that fucking day. I have no idea what I'm doing, but when everyone is shorting at the same time, things go up. Tesla has almost quadrupled since March. You have to use a counterintuitive strategy to short. What the fuck? You guys are giving me shitty advice. You're saying don't short the market when they're going to kill children in schools? That doesn't make much sense to me. Well, we'll see what happens. I mean, the reason I want to short the market is so I can make more money to do the farm and get people high quality food. If not, it's just going to take me longer. If you're betting against the market, look at TVIX. I do not advise. Well, TVIX is really volatile. It's like there's one day you're going to be able to sell it at the peak. You tell a story about how you started Frankie's Free Range. I mean, it's kind of documented on my channel to some degree. The main reason we started Frankie's Free Range Meat is because everyone had a hard time sourcing meat. At least, especially from my channel, people couldn't buy high quality grass-fed animal products. And more recently, in the past year, it has become a lot easier to get quality animal foods, but it's still hard, especially affordable. Well, honestly, I have no idea how to trade stocks, and I don't feel like I want to listen to my viewers, but we'll see what happens. When we launched Frankie's Free Range Meat, it was on Kickstarter, and Kickstarter took down our campaign, yet ButcherBox was allowed to be on Kickstarter. So the Kickstarter platform is run by secret societies and they intentionally took down our money campaign for Frankie's Free Range Meat, and we lost like $40,000. And then we had to relaunch the campaign on Shopify, and then we had to do that. Might visit a baddie tomorrow. I'm going to test the router experiment if it gets to that point. A router is not when I was talking the other day about how Wi-Fi made it so I can't really, how do I say this politely? I can't. Well, the point is, if I get with a girl in a very high Wi-Fi apartment in Manhattan, I can't get off. I've been in Brooklyn apartments next to their routers, and I'm still fine. So it has to be a really, really high Wi-Fi environment. Like in Brooklyn, Queens, like those places are fine. But fucking Manhattan, it depends. I had one spot in Brooklyn where I had a problem. But if the Wi-Fi is incredibly, incredibly, incredibly high, I can't get off. Right, the vegan Kickstarter outrage. Can't perform. Yeah, I had a problem. I have had a couple problems. I've had one problem that was bad. That was probably twofold because she was kind of ugly too, so that wasn't really my fault. But Wi-Fi induced erectile dysfunction. Yo, I'm writing that down. We're doing a video on that. Wi-Fi induced erectile dysfunction. If I don't get famous on YouTube for all my nonsense, I don't know what more I can do. Your erectile dysfunction is psychological? No, it's fucking not. I can like, no, it's not. Wi-Fi ED. Wi-Fi ED. A new medical diagnosis. How Wi-Fi turns you into a fairy boy. Would you ever sell merchandise and clothing? Yeah, I've wanted to, but again, doing all this stuff myself is very, very difficult. Right now, my main priority is get some supplements for you guys because I'm losing basically $1,000 a week. I don't sell supplements. I really got to try to get some stuff in within a month. Canned beverages and aluminum. Oh, that's bad. Yeah, I would not drink anything out of aluminum. Cans are made from aluminum. I forgot about that. I forgot that cans are made from aluminum. Oh, I gotta talk about that in my aluminum video. I have all these fitness videos I want to make, but I feel like my channel is more nutrition than fitness based. So I feel like I could try. I mean, ideally, we have like a weekly schedule. Like Monday is a news video, Tuesday is a vlog. We have two fitness videos a week. How are you going to fight the shot? I mean, look, even my parents are like the most gullible and naive people that they just listen to the news all day and believe in everything. And even they don't want to get injected. Even they've never gotten vaccinated. I've talked about aluminum before in my cooking video. I'm not sure if I've done a video specifically addressing aluminum. I bought lead paint, but my parents don't want me to use it. Well, where the hell did you get lead paint? You have to tell them the reason lead paint was banned is because of people eating it, and to apply lead paint safely, you just need to wear a mask, some type of breathing apparatus when you're applying it, but it's not dangerous. There is, I think there's wallpaper they make too if you don't want to use paint. I have about 10 fitness video scripts written up, but the problem is I don't have my fitness website launched yet. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to launch the fitness website, and I might not sell the routine yet on the website. I'm not going to rush myself to sell the routine. What I'd like to do is I want to have a fitness website where people can sign up, and I think I do need to have a routine and something for sale that people can buy as a start. Honestly, I think what I'll do is I'll come out with my routine and I'll film it myself. Hopefully within a couple weeks. And I was saying like last year, oh, I'm going to charge like $200 for this because you guys, fuck you guys. I think I'll make the price pretty low and make it affordable. What does like, let me see what these other people charge for fitness routines. Okay, he has workout programs, training programs, a bunch of bullshit. All right, high frequency full body program. $40 for what? Is it a book? Available as an electronic copy only. You're selling an electronic copy of your routine for $40? I was going to sell a fucking 2-hour video course for $40. These people are scammers. All right, guys. Well, we go in like 45 minutes. I want to get some. I want to just get to bed early tonight, so we'll wrap this up in like 5 minutes. Yeah, I'll have to think about what I want to charge for the routine. Do you agree that women are less funny? They aren't women. I mean, women aren't funny. Most women aren't. I've met a couple funny girls, but the humor level of a man compared to a woman are two drastically different things. I think it's just development and development and hormones, and it changes the priorities. In I think what it might be is the reason men have humor is because they have like free time. Like imagine if men were hunting, procuring food, working all day. There has to be, I think that's where you would develop a sense of humor, where you're interacting with other men. Women usually were doing something. So, women weren't stuck doing monotonous tasks with other women. They were usually taking care of children or doing this or doing that. There's probably someone that knows the answer to this, but biologically speaking, there are differences in brain development that cause women to not have that type of activity in their brain. Probably has to do with testosterone. Christopher Hitchens says women aren't funny because they don't need to be. Women are generally too butthurt to be funny. That's it. Part of it. Again, like I've met some funny girls before, but the vast majority are not. The vast majority of girls aren't that funny. What about the hair loss course? We still have to do the hair loss course. We still have to do the gut healing course. I think I'll do the gut healing course first. Hopefully I can get that done relatively soon. But thank you guys for joining me today. If you guys do have any more questions, well, just leave them on my main channel as a comment, and I'll get back to you guys by tonight. So I'll see you guys for tomorrow's video, and I mean, we do a video every day, so look forward to tomorrow's video. It's going to be about